watch this video to see how I made this whimsical dress. Let me know what you think about it. This is for any of the ladies who want something creative to wear at night when they go out. Um, Typically when we wear black, right, we always wear like just black. But to me, this is sexy because it's giving shoulders. The silhouette is nice. So this is something I can see myself wearing on date night with my husband. Or I can wear during the daytime also. I like a dress that can do two things. But this is my idea of like a date night outfit or a sexy outfit. This is what I typically like to wear. I like long sleeves a lot. Um, I'm just more comfortable in it. Like as long as I have room to move around and whatever it is not too tight. And this definitely is not too tight. I have room to move around a lot, which I really like. So yeah. So this is my outfit for this week. So watch the video to see how I made it. It wasn't hard. I love this silhouette a lot. I've been saying that I love ruffles and I want to make something with ruffles. So I did it and I think it turned out great. I love it. I will be making different versions of this dress. You all know, you all let me know what you think. I love it. Hopefully you like it too. Maybe next one I make, I won't go so dark with the colors, but the silhouette I love 100%. I love this dress. Like the bottom of it is just it's simple. I just kept it simple and straight. I gave it fun on the neckline and the arms. So for my next project, what I'm thinking is I want to make something for nighttime. I want to make something somewhat sexy, clingy, slinky, whatever word you want to use. So I've been trying to figure out like what material do I want? Do I want black? Do I want blue? I don't know. It's a hard one, but I have this beautiful. I found this again. I find everything on eBay. I promise one of these days I will have to go back to there's this massive like fabric store in Jonesboro. When I first went there, I'm like, oh my God. I'm just one of those people. I'm lazy to leave the house and go shopping person. Because I do know when I do go there, the problem is always I can't just get one thing and run out. Then I'm going to be there for hours. Originally, I'm supposed to go in there to find maybe one fabric, and then I come up with 20. Anyway, I'm getting back to the point. Anyway, look at this thing. Look how beautiful this print is. It's like the anchor. How beautiful that is. So there was this particular dress that I showed in one of the images I can't get out of my head like 2 projects ago. There's this particular polka dot chiffon looking, really sexy, really long with the plunging neckline. That, like I said, it's been on my mind. Of course, it looks better on that person because they're a lot taller, but this is just one of those outfits when you wear it, you will have to wear high heels. But it's all good. I have some thick heels. I don't mind high as long as the heels are thick. So I'm thinking this, or, because this is blue, I suppose I could still wear this at nighttime, but I just want to use this print so bad. I can't stop thinking about it. Anyway, let me show you some other options that I'm thinking. So another option, you guys know I love me polka dots. So another option is maybe this blue with the little polka dots. This will work also. And if I make this one, I can wear it daytime and nighttime. The blue one too. So I'm just trying to figure out what material. I don't think I've used any chiffon thus far. So it would be nice to practice on this material and see what it feels like working on that. The only thing I don't like is I'm always having to figure out, like, do I need to line this? Of course I need to line it, or do I need to just buy a slip to wear underneath this? I don't know. I'll figure it out though. But here's option B. This one is not chiffon at all. This is more of like a cotton. This one is semi-transparent, so it's not super. I think it depends on where you stand. So this one might need a lining too, but there's this lovely print. Look at it. Isn't that adorable? Looks like little lollipops. I don't know what that thing, spinners. I don't know what it is, but I love this print so much. So this is black. You know my rule about black. If I wear black, I want something interesting with black. So there's this. And there's this one. So this one, I would not have to, oh Lord, seems like I need to line all of them because this one too is kind of sheer. Well, anyway, this one, we've worked with this material before. This is a stretch knit. So, but I really like the little, what are those, roses? I don't know, it's some sort of flower, but I like that print a lot. I can visualize this with some ruffles. That would be beautiful. So I don't know. All I know is I have that dress on my mind. What material I want to use, I don't know. But I can't get that dress out of my head. I have a feeling I'll look great in it. I could be absolutely wrong. It's just a feeling. So, this is a tough one. I guess in the end, you all will see which one I chose. I have not made anything black so far, so I'm kind of itching to make something black. There is one more material that I guess could work with this, but because I just did something of flowers, do I want to do flowers again? I don't know. So here's what I'm thinking. If I manage to make that dress, and it's a success, I can make other versions in different materials, right? So I'm thinking, Valentine's is coming up soon, right? So if I'm able to succeed at that, definitely the project after that, I will be working on something for Valentine's. Here's one of the fabrics I found that I really like that could work. So instead of red, maybe this purple. I mean, it's not my best color, but still like it. So this one, or I can actually just give a real red. Look at that print, isn't it lovely? So I don't think you guys are gonna see me with that much. I don't know what it is about red. You know how everyone has a particular red that's supposed to really go well with their skin tone? I think mine is a cherry red. I'm not sure, but I'm always reluctant to buy red fabric because I just don't know. I suppose it doesn't look bad, but I don't know. I'm not that drawn to red for some reason. I don't mind like a little red lip stain or purse or something like that, but actual red outfits, I don't know. Maybe if I sew something and I like it, it would change my mind about how I feel about red, but I just am not someone that wears red that much at all. Blue, you can't keep me away from blue. Black, you can't keep me away from white. You can't keep me away from every other color in between. I'm always having to convince myself, you have enough black and white. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna see me sew that much white. I have so much white in my closet is ridiculous. So yeah, but there's always room for more blue outfits. I'll always make room for that. Yeah, so that's the plan. If I manage to make this next project successfully, I will be making a version for Valentine's. So alrighty, let's get to it. Still don't know what material I'm picking, but since I said nighttime sexy, I think I should just go ahead and just do something with black Black is always my go-to when I go out at night. As you can see, I don't look horrible in black somehow. So I like black a lot. Okay. Maybe I'll do a coin toss or something to pick what fabric. I don't know at this point. All I know is I need to get to work while this light. Boy, there's good light in this studio right now. Let me get to it. Alrighty then. Well, so this is me right there on the floor. I didn't have enough space on my table, so I had to find a way to make the patterns. So this is just me going off of my head and the shape I'm thinking. I work this way a lot. I know most people can't. Like I said, every time I try to explain to my sister how I come up with patterns, she thinks I'm insane. She's like, huh? I need calculations. And I'm like, you know how much I hate math. So I will do it how it works for me. So right here, you can see what I'm doing. And put it against my body. And just cut the parts that I feel like needs to be cut out. So this is mostly how I sew. As you can see, is insane, but it is possible to sew things. Of course, I could just do this on a mannequin, but I like doing things the quicker way. But the crazy thing is somehow it works. At least for the stretch fabric. Yeah, that pencil situation did not work right there. I don't know why I did that. I couldn't even see it. It's me cutting the sides. Again, if you're going to use this method to try to fit stuff to your body, be careful and make sure you don't cut yourself with the scissors. Just because I work like a lunatic does not mean you have to do it the same way. This is just my process. And keep in mind that I've been drawing for a long time. So everything in my head, the way I work, everything is always visual. And when I'm in the mood to do something, I don't like getting in my way by overthinking stuff. So as you can see, I did the first, the front of the dress. Now I'm going to try to cut. So as you can see, the silhouette is already cut right there. So now I'm working on doing the back of the dress. But again, if you just imagine what a clothes is composed of and how many pieces you need, you can see how you can just visualize what it's supposed to look like. So this is me making the stitches. I had to speed up a lot of this video because if I didn't, this video would have been like 3 hours. But right there, I think where I'm working on is, I think that's the arms. So what I like to do when I'm sewing, since I'm not using anyone's pattern, I just make sure I try things as I need to. I always give myself enough material in the fabric. So if I need to take things in or out, I do that. But definitely this time it wasn't as hard working with. And this wasn't as stretchy as the last stretch fabric I worked with. This one was a lot easier. That last one, there was a little bit of frustration. But I like to give myself enough time to work on these projects so I don't feel like, oh my goodness, what's happening? So I've done the sides. Now I'm going to do the shoulder area. As you can see, I'm cutting again because I tried it on and it didn't fit right. So I came back and cut some more fabric and fixed that. So I think right here I'm sewing on the, I think it's the arms. If you're someone who sews, please put down in the comment. I want to know how long it typically takes you guys to finish projects. The weird thing for me, I think because I've given myself a week to to make these clothes, in most cases, I don't even think it's the complexity that makes it quicker or slower. I just think in my mind, I know I have a week, so it pretty much takes me a week. Now, when I get into the harder projects, we'll see how long that takes. But for now, it seems like it's averaging a few days. This one actually, I think it took me maybe 2 or 3 days. That's because like I didn't have the extra time I usually have in the evening this week. Is there anyone else who stands up sewing? Because I'm always standing. I feel like I can see better when I stand and I'm looking over the whatever I'm sewing. Okay, so I think that part is done now. The front. Eventually I'm going to have to put the ruffles in. Feel free, if you don't want to watch the whole process of me sewing through any of this, you can always just flip to the end and see the reveal of the project. But I already showed you in the beginning what it looks like. But this is me putting the elastic for the shoulders. That makes it easy for me to take the clothes on and off. So if I want to slide it off of my shoulders, I can do that also. I'm trying to, each thing I used in every last project, I'm trying to make sure I remember how to do that. And it's muscle memory, right? The more you use those techniques, the more you're gonna remember how to do it. So I definitely had a lot more confidence working on this project. Only because sometimes I take time to study some of the things I already own in my closet and try to dissect and see how those things are made. I still know I want to try sharing, like I said, or smocking, and I know that's going to be challenging, but I'll get there. Like I said, the next project is going to be like the outfit for Valentine's Day, so I will think about what the next project after is going to be, but at least I feel comfortable now in, well, let me not speak too quickly because at the end of the day, I have not worked with chiffon yet, so I don't know how it's going to go making the Valentine's Day dress, but fingers crossed. So I think right here, is that the sleeves that's done? Or is this still the shoulders? I had to speed this up so much, so some of this is hard for me to remember what parts these are. Also, I think I'm at the point where I figured out like the right tension, the right needles to use, and all of that. So definitely getting more and more comfortable with the sewing. But the key, like anything you do, you just have to give it time and just a lot of practicing. To me, I had the confidence I could get into sewing only because I do a lot of crafts with my hand. So I'm already used to doing stuff with my hands. I mean, I taught myself how to draw, watch videos to learn how to learn new techniques all the time. So I figured just, I think the hardest part for most people with sewing is the pattern. But to me, I'm just like, I'm just always thinking of how do you break down what the outfit you're looking at is. And as long as you can fit it to your body, I feel like you can kind of make whatever you want to make. Again, I might be a crazy person. If you sew, please let me know how insane I sound with this sewing stuff because I'm out here just preaching. I'm like, anyone can do it. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. But this is me making the ruffles for the front of the dress. So again, even the ruffles I freehanded. I know in most cases people probably do measurements there too, but I'm like, yeah. I'm like, nobody has time for that. I don't know. I have realized I don't think I'm great with rules. I kind of like to break rules and make up my own rules. The only time I've ever stuck to rules is when I was into baking because when you bake, you have to be very precise, and that drove me nuts. This is the reason why I don't like math, is because you have to have like an exact answer, and that drives me nuts. I'm just like, oh my God, this is annoying. Okay, so done with that. So I'm gonna sew it. All right, so this is me attaching it to the front. In an ideal world, I feel like I'll just sew with stretch knit fabrics and stuff because I like how it hugs your body. But I did have to do some adjustments like on the hips and go in and do like the waist a couple of times. I'm just trying to be honest here. I didn't get it right. The measurements, especially like the hip areas. Like I have like a hip dip. So right there, I wanted the curves of the hips to be as smooth as possible. So I had to go in a few times to correct that. I will say this, if you're someone who doesn't have patience, I don't think you can sew because it requires patience. I think right here, this is me sewing on like the ruffles for the sleeves. So some of the things that I will do different the next dress I make. So my concern with the original photo of the dress that inspired me, the neck is, I think, too plunging for me. I don't know if I can plunge that. That's, yeah. So the neck probably, I'll keep it the same for the next project, but definitely the arms. In the photos, you can see that it's double ruffles. So I think I would like to try the double ruffle since I know how to do single ruffles now, like in the arms, the arms of the one that inspired this particular dress I'm making. As you can see, she has double. So maybe the next one I'll do, and maybe I'll make the dress a tad bit longer. So definitely when I wear it, I will have to wear high heels for sure. But hang in there, and like I said, I hope I inspire someone out there to actually pick up a sewing machine. When you overthink stuff, sometimes you don't end up trying. I just decided to get out of my head and just try. The worst that happens, right, is I fail and I keep practicing till I get better. One day I want to be able to say, oh, I tried it all. I thought about it and I tried it. But then again, I am the queen of learning new stuff all the time, so maybe that's why this wasn't too daunting for me. Like I said, let me know your experiences. Have you ever tried hand sewing or sewing something? How did that experience work for you? Did you enjoy it? Did you end up giving up because you feel like the effort was too much? Or let me know. All right, so this is what I currently have with my dress. I think the fit is fine thus far. I think what I'm going to do next is work on the arms. And I think I need to fix the ruffles right here, it seems like. Yeah. I don't want so much ruffles on this side. Doesn't seem like it's balanced, but this is what I have so far. Like, remember, the sleeves are going to be nice and long with ruffles. So I'm going to put the sleeves in for the arm next. And I think I'm going to adjust right in here. It feels too tight on this side, this arm. So I'm going to fix that. But this one feels fine so far. Yeah. This feels pretty loose. I'm trying to figure out, should I tighten it or should I leave it as it is? Right now, it's very relaxed. I feel like, yeah, it feels very relaxed right now. So we'll see if I want to take it in some more to make it just a little bit tighter. But this is what we have. I'm going to go add the sleeves and fix this arm so it's a little bit more comfortable. But yes, and I'm going to figure out if I want to add lace to this or not. So this is where we are. Lengthwise, I wish I made it a little bit longer. Maybe I will still make it longer. We'll see. But this is what I have so far. Alrighty. So I'm trying to figure out like what trim I want to use, or lace trim. So I have this black one. That looks pretty good also, but I also have like this navy blue one. I don't know. This is difficult. Maybe what I'll do is start sewing one down first and just see how that looks. But I can't decide between the navy blue and the black. This is hard. The blue to me feels more whimsical. I like that. I feel like it's in the spirit of this dress. And the black is very elegant. I don't know. To make it more unique, I think I'm just going to go with the blue. Why not? Yeah. Alrighty then. I think blue it is. Though I love the black a lot, but there's always going to be some other outfit to use the black one on, so I'm not worried about that. I think the blue just works more. Alright. So finishing the sleeves with the blue lace trim that I decided to pick. So instead of the black one, I'm using the blue one. I just feel like it makes it pop and it makes it more playful, which is what I was looking for. I could have gone with black, but I just felt like the blue was a better choice. I suppose I could have checked to make sure the black was okay, but I don't know. Something told me to go with the blue. Remember, sewing and working on clothes is supposed to be freeing and fun. If you're not going to have fun and experiment, what's the point, right? think the next one I do also, I might make the sleeves, I mean the ruffle sleeves, longer or maybe even bigger. Why not be dramatic? So I'm not showing on camera like, oh, okay, well, I guess I did show me try it on to see how the sleeve looks. Hello, hello. Hi, everyone. Yes, I know I look very, very different right now. That's because I decided to cut my hair. I wanted, and part of this journey of sewing, this is all about getting to know myself and what I like and don't like. Um, I've never really taken time to try to understand my hair. I'm always hiding behind wigs and stuff like that. So I've decided no more wigs for me. I'm trying to figure out how to love and take care of my hair and embracing all my grays with it also. No dyeing, no anything. I think it's cute. Still adjusting to it, but I think I'll get used to it. It's very freeing to be able to just step outside of the house and not have to worry, oh, what does my hair look like and stuff like that. But yes, I have today's outfit. I'm very excited about this one. It's fun, it's whimsical, very playful. And everything I've made so far, I don't have anything that's dark. So I wanted a dress, but I also wanted something dark. And I'm happy that I actually achieved it. One of the things that I've been dying to work on and use technique wise is ruffles, and I finally have ruffles, lots of ruffles, and it's a lot of fun. So I'm going to show you. So this is the fabric I used. It's these beautiful. It's these beautiful. I don't know what those are. They're flowers. I don't know what kind of flowers, but they're cute. I like them. I've decided that if I am going to wear black, I definitely want something that has something to it, not just straight black, like maybe texture or prints or something like that. And we know I love prints, so I decided to do a black print with blue and red. Red is not my color. I'm still trying to figure out what red goes with me. But I did say at some point in this video, if I succeed in making this outfit for this week, I was going to make a dress very similar to this one I just made, but for Valentine's Day, and I'll show you what material I'm thinking for Valentine's Day. I haven't made up my mind yet, but I only have a few days, so I have to work very quickly for that. But this is the material. It has a little bit of stretch. As you can see, it's somewhat transparent, so I have to be careful of what I wear underneath this one. But when it's on my body, it seems like it's okay. It's not really transparent like that, but just a little bit of stretch. Oh, I have to go back just to be accurate on the composition of this one. But again, oof, is this a cotton blend? I can't remember, but I will go back and let you know if it was or if it wasn't. But this is it. Look how beautiful this is. Hopefully, if you're someone who loves prints, you can appreciate it as much as I do. I love prints. Love them, love them, love them. Um, but yeah, let me show you the full outfit. This one I didn't make it too tight, but I like how it hugs my body. I think I did a pretty good job with that. And it did exactly what I wanted it to do. I wanted it to be something I can probably wear at nighttime, even in the daytime. But I love when you have one good piece you can wear and you don't have to figure out pants to wear or a separate top. It's just one outfit you can throw on your shoes, get your purse, your jewelry, your makeup, and you're good to go. So let me show you. So this is it. Look how gorgeous. Look at that silhouette. Isn't that beautiful? Look at the sleeves. So playful. This is for your inner child or your inner girl that never grew up that likes playful stuff. But look at this. Isn't it a unique piece? I know there's nowhere I'm gonna go to that anyone else has this. So, um, oh, I don't have a anyway, I'll post the picture of what inspired this dress. So I've made it clear, I think, in multiple videos at this point that for me, I don't like my shoulders being restricted. I like my shoulders being open. Especially now that I have this low haircut, I have to be very, very careful as to what I wear and how I wear it because I do have this really low hair now. I have to somewhat be a little bit more feminine. Not have to, but I would like to. But yeah, this one is a drop shoulder. And per usual, I can put it up if I want to, but I always prefer to have something down. But the key point is I always like my shoulders open. This is the back of it. Like for all you who like to display your collarbone, well, there was a point when my collarbones was showing, but there's a lot of meat now, so it's not showing. But yes, so I have my ruffles like I always like. I have my big, nice ruffled sleeves. It's giving Prince. I love it. Um, and I also decided why not. I could have gone in with a black trim, but I don't know. I like the pop of blue on the sleeves. You let me know what you think, but yeah, this is it. Isn't it adorable? I love it. I love a good dress. I love a good dress. Just put it on and you're good to go. Look at that. Bam, 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 bam. I think you can tell how much I love this one. And this wasn't a hard one to make, surprisingly. I think because I already work with that other stretch oh my God. Pronouncing these days have me in a chokehold. Fabric. There we go. Since I already worked with the stretch fabric before, I think I'm now used and understand how to sew it better. So this is just for the dress portion of it is just two pieces. So I had to get down on my knees in here and just try to cut out the silhouette I wanted. I didn't want any unnecessary lines. I wanted to keep this very, very simple. So yeah, you can't even see the lines. This one is a good one. I did good on this one. I love it. I love it. Anyway, let me show the full thing so you can see the whole thing, how it fits my body. The body is bodying in this one. I love it. So this is the whole outfit. I don't know if I'm too far from the camera, if you can see me or not. This is the whole thing. So it kind of goes, how do I show this whole thing? It kind of goes all the way to my ankles, kind of. So it's not touching the floor or anything like that. Is that showing on there? Let me move this back. So, see? That's where it stops. Yep, so this is the whole outfit. I think it's very, very cute. Now, the only thing I'm not sure about, I tend to wear black and I look okay in black. Color palette wise, I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. Do you think this pops on me or not? This is what I'm thinking for Valentine's. What is going on? My eyebrow is twitching. Um, so it's either gonna be this purple or this one. The print on this one is really calling to me. But again, I don't know that this is my color. But I have to be brave and start wearing red a little bit. I feel like I never tried to wear red. If I look in my whole closet, maybe I have like 4 red items, and that's insane to me. So thinking of making something really cute for Valentine's with this one. So that's the next project for Valentine's. Or should it be this purple one? I don't know. I think the red one. There's nothing wrong with this one, but for whatever reason, I really want red. It's Valentine's. So, all right. I shall see you in the next video. Please, please share, reshare. There has to be other people, sorry, like me out here who just doesn't want a clean girl aesthetic anymore. They wants their unique style. That's their own style. Explore with me. Let's all figure out. Put in the comments, what is it? What outfit have you always wanted to try, print wise, or whatever it is that you've always been reluctant? Like, I feel like the more I expose myself a lot more, I'm more comfortable about all the things that have made me very nervous over the years. Like I used to be so nervous about standing out in public, like, oh no, I have to fit in, I have to wear like the white, the beiges, the other. And it just occurred to me when I went back and looked at my old photos, anywhere where I have a print on, I'm glowing and I'm so happy because it goes more with my personality. So if you're somebody who likes being extra, come on by. Share this with your extra friends. Maybe they'll love it. Hopefully, I inspire somebody to sew. Remember, this is all about styling and learning how to sew for stuff that fits your body. Again, remember, for me, the areas of my body that I feel very uncomfortable with when I buy stuff from clothing stores is what I'm trying to address now. So when I'm making these clothes, I'm keeping that in mind that these are the things that fit my body that I like to wear. I've told you a million times, I love ruffles. This is not the first, last, second, third, fifth time you're gonna see ruffles. You're gonna see a lot of ruffles. If you are a ruffles girly and you love ruffles, come on by because we love ruffles over here. Look at it. Doesn't this suit my body? Look at it. So look like it was made for me to wear it. Like when you have broad shoulders, open up those shoulders. I promise you, it's going to look better. It's not that I don't have hips or anything like that, but I think the widest point of my body, I think either my shoulders are slightly wider or is equal to my hips. But all I know is when this is all closed up, I don't feel comfortable. It's just too much going on. I mean, look at these. These shoulders are thick. Look at them. This can't be locked up in anything. So that's why it's free. I feel free. I feel wonderful. I love this dress. This one, I can already tell based on how comfortable it is, this is going to get worn a lot. I just know it. There's no two ways about it. So this dress, I will be making extras of this one. Hmm. So many interesting prints. I can make this also like in a fabric that doesn't have any elastic. This is very comfortable, I'm not gonna lie. And in terms of sewing, it made it easier because, again, I'm not saying you don't have to fit it to your body. It's stretched, but you still need to fit it. But if this was like a solid cotton, I know it would have been harder to sew. I would have had to use darts and all of that. In this one, very simple, very clean lines. Anyway, let me get on this camera. Take some photos for you guys. Um, In terms of styling, I probably will wear it like this. Maybe change out the earrings. Again, I have to figure out a different way how to style now. I don't have hair to hide behind anymore. I feel very exposed. So I have to think of what kind of earrings to wear. Purse and shoes, it's the same thing. We already know how to do that. But in terms of perfume, this one I really, really love. That's the vibe I'm getting when I think of this outfit. Notes wise, I don't even know how to describe how this smells, but I absolutely love it. Like, I just love how you can tell so much about people by their colognes. I am a strong believer in no two people should have the exact same collection. It's not possible. So I'm very sensitive with smell. So sometimes every once in a while I'm okay with like a floral smell, but I'm not huge on floral. I like more unisex smells. I like anything with vanilla, um cinnamon. Just I love a lot of, I've noticed like I like the Italian perfumes how they smell. French I'm okay with, but and oud, like Arabian Oud is one of my favorite like brands. I have so many perfumes by them, but there just has to be a rich, robust smell. I'm not really floral, which is weird because dressing wise, I feel like I'm very feminine, but I don't particularly care too much for anything floral. I don't know what it is. If you give me vanilla, give me ginger, give me anything spicy. I- That's just the smells I like. I don't like floral, but this is a really good one. In case you're not familiar with it, check it out. I love this one. I just picked this one up when I was where did I pick this up from? Ooh, was it when I was in Italy? And that's another thing I'm trying to do. I'm trying to I find like colognes that I pick up when I travel somewhere because I figured like when I run into people in Georgia, it's not a high chance that they will be wearing the exact same thing I'm wearing. I'm one of those people that need to be there in person to smell something to know if I like it or not. Like sometimes my husband is successful in traveling and seeing something and saying, "Oh, babe, I think you would like that." But in most cases, I have to be there. And this one, I think we were walking by, and I'm like, that looks interesting. I'm like, let's go in. I think I've seen them before on social media, but because I couldn't smell it, I couldn't purchase it. But we went in this store, and I think I picked up a few of them, and he did also, and we really, really love it. I know it's not going to be for everyone, but I like it. To me, it smells fantastic. But yes, this is what I will wear with this dress. Bag wise, I don't know. There's a lot of options, so I don't know. But I think I would do something cute like this, maybe something cute like this. I think this is like a vintage Gucci bag that I bought from a vintage seller in Japan. I just loved it when I saw it. It's so unique and cute. And I always tend to like bags where you kind of have to guess who made it. To me, this looked like it can be from Tana Crawley, but no, it's a vintage Gucci. Look how cute and adorable that is. Give it a little pop of color. I like cutesy bags like this. I'm actually right now trying to collect like whimsical bags. There's this brand I just discovered and I just picked up a few bags from them. Ah, it's the bag with the cookie on it. I'll show the. I adore these. Aren't they adorable? I just, ever since I saw these bags, I'm just obsessed with them. They're so beautiful. Photo of the bag I'm talking about, but I think they're the cutest thing ever. When I saw them, I'm like, ooh, this is cute. I have to have this. I just like unique things. I like when you go into someone's closet, you're like, that's different. That is so you. I feel like your closet should be exactly you. I don't feel like everyone needs to have the exact same things. Like some people might see this and say, "Oh, it's ugly. I don't like the color." To me, it was adorable. When I saw it, I instantly knew. I'm like, "Oh, I have to have that." And I wear it with. Sometimes I wear it with jeans, but I wear it with a lot of stuff. Yeah. Alrighty. Yep. Gonna take some pictures. Anyway, see you guys the next videos. Like I said, please, please, please share, like, watch the videos, subscribe, hit notifications so you can see when those videos come in. I'm putting this out tomorrow, Sunday. Okay, and the next video you're gonna see for Valentine's Day. I don't know what the dress is gonna look like yet. I have to figure that out, but I'm loving this one. Maybe I'll make more dresses. I am feeling so comfortable in this. This is me. This is 100% me because in the past that used to be me. Just one piece, one dress, long sleeve, comfortable. Don't have to worry about belly popping out, anything like that. All covered up. Love it. The only thing that's exposed is my shoulders. I love it. I love it just like that. And this is, I wouldn't even, this is not even a midi. This is to my ankles. So I don't know what you call that. I suppose just a long dress. But alrighty. Goodbye.